All right, guys, welcome back to the Late Night with JNR. We are here today in the studio. We have a special guest today.
Yo, yo.
Please introduce yourself. Who?
My name is Josean Rosari.
Awesome, man. And we brought you here. We kind of want to get an insight of who you are as a person and what you do. I know Ryan's been talking about it. He's been, hey, this guy, he has his Smash Jibarito, this nice place. So tell us a little bit about that, man.
Yeah, man. So, Ryan actually came, it was like the first month we were open, I think.
Yeah. When you guys first started at that spot, right?
Yeah, the new residency, yeah. So,
Which is where? What's that spot called again?
Desert Hawk. We currently rent a kitchen out of the Desert Hawk in Wicker Park. The concept, Smash Jibarito, curated by myself. We started about 2 years ago.
Fire.
We were a pop-up. We're still a pop-up, technically. Going around the city, brewery to brewery, bar to bar, slanging burgers.
Slanging the Smash Jibarito?
Oh, damn, for
Swinging.
real?
Yeah.
What is the Smash Jibarito? Like, explain what it is and then how you came up with it.
So, the Jibarito Smash Burger is basically our take of a Jibarito, but instead of putting like the regular protein that's usually on a Jibarito,
Right.
We made a burger out of it.
Well,
So you use like
it's-
straight like ground beef meat type
Straight
thing?
ground beef, 80-20 ground chuck.
Damn,
Smash it real nice and crispy. Put some cheese on it, onions,
Damn.
sauce.
Right,
the
and usually like
plantain.
the Jibarito's like rectangular, right? Like yours is
Yeah.
like a circle, right?
Circle,
like
yeah.
Making
like
me
a-
hungry, bro. Wait, how'd you come up with that idea?
Yeah, like you were
what
a
made
chef
you
before that? Or?
No, so basically, I was actually in the industry for a really long time. I've been in the industry for over 10 years.
Like the food
at
industry?
this point, yeah, the food industry.
Oh, okay.
COVID actually took me out of my career because COVID happened.
Right.
The
the
restaurants
restaurants
took a really big hit, yeah, and I just had a really, how can I say, really bad experience in that. So left the industry, did some other stuff, came back, was getting into some other venture in food, but it ended up falling out. So my mentor was like, you know what, dude, like, why don't you do a pop-up? Like, we'll figure out a pop-up. You can use my restaurant, etc. And
Like a
we'll
pop
go from there.
Was the Smash Jibarito like for the pop up or like you were just like
So at the time, he just gave me like, he basically said like, yo, bro, you could do a pop-up, but I didn't know what I was gonna do. So,
Wait, but what made you come up with that idea though? Like, do you like Jibaritos? Obviously.
oh, I love Jibaritos.
Okay.
What I was trying to come up with was like, I'm Mexican, Puerto Rican.
Okay,
So
me too.
Me too.
oh my god.
Hey, you know what?
I know I
Cheers to
like
that.
these guys.
Sorry, Jesus. Cheers.
Salud.
Well, here, call salud too.
Yeah.
Now you gotta
There
be
we
Puerto
go.
Rican.
Well, I'm Mexican.
Hey. To all the half bloods.
Right.
Hey, the best
And full
mix,
bloods.
The
And
best
full
mix.
bloods.
Full
Right? Yeah.
What do you call it? So I wanted to come up with something that kind of like represented me, and I went through idea by idea, and then one day I saw my boy. He was making like Jibaritos for his family at the crib, and he made them real small, slider stylish.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I was like, man, that'd be cool as a burger.
Damn.
That's when everything just like
Clicked
went
in.
off. Yeah, I like left the restaurant that I was like working at my mentor's restaurant, and I went to the Jewels, bought some plantain, some ground beef, and then just started
That's crazy.
messing
So,
around.
Trying
Yeah.
it out.
so when you first like made them, right? What was like your first thing to do, like to sell it to like different bars and stuff like that? What made you like? How'd you have the courage to like do it? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. I honestly, I never thought of it as like that. Like, the questions of like, how can I sell it?
Yeah.
I never thought of that. I just thought like, cause I had during COVID,
Yeah.
I was like messing around with like doing like meal plans for people and selling coquito
okay,
and
okay.
stuff.
Okay.
And
That's awesome.
That's
so,
good.
yeah, man, it was tough.
You about to
Tough
have some
times.
coming up
No,
or
for
what?
sure, bro.
Man, everybody, a lot of old customers, they ask me like, "Yo, you still doing coquito?" I'm like, "No, I'm kind of retired from the coquito game."
Hey, too busy. Man.
But that experience actually, I guess, kind of helped my confidence unconsciously, because
sure.
I just thought, you know what, I have a whole pool of people who ask me for coquito. Like, I'm sure
Right.
they'll try my burger.
Right.
You know.
Right. Damn.
So
That's
you had never
crazy.
like sold like food like that, like made them some shit and then like sold it to people like that.
I was doing meal plans during
okay.
during COVID, and that was a unique experience
Right.
because it was not exactly what I thought of it.
Gotcha.
That was like a
But
hustle type shit. Like
it was like a hustle, yeah.
Yeah. So like, how'd you get the? So you started with the pop up for the Jibarito?
Yeah, so once I had a product, my mentor, he was like, I invited him over and I was like, yo, you gotta try this.
Yeah.
I had already built out kind of like the operation
Right.
and presented it to him and he was like, that's a good idea.
Damn.
And then
And your mentor's a chef too, or?
my mentor owns a couple restaurants in Chicago.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes. And I actually kind of was raised in his kitchen, so to speak.
Dope.
Okay.
That's
okay.
cool.
And once you give me the green light, minus a few edits, I was
Right.
like, you know what? Let's blast this on social media and see what happens. And I got a lot of good feedback, in which we ended up just presenting like, you know what? We're gonna pick a day and then we're just gonna sell tickets, and the ticket includes X food, and that way we just worry about selling the ticket prior to,
Right.
and the day that we have the pop up, all we're worried about is just making sure the client gets food. We already know what they want.
Yeah, just fulfill the
So,
orders.
so what was the
fulfill the
pop up?
orders.
Like, what was it?
It was a pop up. It was just a regular 2-hour event after the restaurant closed.
Okay.
So the restaurant closed. We took an hour to clean, and then I was working that night, so we closed it down, reopened it for our service.
The pop up event, and
Yeah.
there was like a pop up to introduce like the thing, or was like
Basically.
for, like, something else.
Basically, it was to introduce
Oh, okay.
Smash Jibarito.
Oh shit! That's
How was
great.
that
So-
success setting that up with the tickets and?
It was actually a really good experience because we sold out. I did like 4 events.
Oh wow.
How
4
many
events.
tickets was the first one?
The first one was like 55 people.
Oh shit!
55 people, which I mean, you know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but we were
That's
selling
actually a lot.
Not
$30
a
ticket.
That's a lot. Like for like
For a
lot of
ticket,
people.
yeah.
hell yeah, like to go try some like
For sure.
Yeah.
Something you've never tried.
it was like 2 burgers. It was 2 burgers. At the time, the Jibaritos were smaller, so
Right.
they weren't what you had.
they're like a slider.
They were
type
like a
thing.
slider, yeah. So
Okay,
they were
okay.
like this big, and then we used green plantain for the buns, sweet potato chips, which I don't use anymore.
Gotcha.
And then my homie, he actually collaborated with me on the event, and Rafa from Papas Chicago, he made me empanada, dessert empanada that we also put on the plate.
Okay, okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
So and it also came with a drink.
Nice.
So you got a cool little.
And it was like a
little
bar
package.
type thing after too. So
I mean, it was BYOB, so people were bringing in their own
Oh,
drinks and
okay,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's dope, man.
that's cool, man. That's
Can you
dope.
swear on this? I just
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do it.
hell
Okay,
yeah, for sure.
My bad.
Damn, man, I want to try. Definitely gotta try one of those. When we were talking about it before, obviously you came on, I was like, I thought it was just like I didn't know it was like a burger concept until like I
Yeah.
actually looked and I was like, holy shit, I've never seen something like that. I'm like, that's a smart ass idea.
Nah,
Yeah.
same.
Definitely
let's
gotta
go.
try that, man, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely come through.
Hell
through.
yeah.
We now the concept is a little bit more developed.
That's dope.
So do
we
you just have like one like type of jibaritos, or is it like just? Or do you have like a different kinds? And
Yeah,
shit?
so we have 4 burgers on the menu.
Four different smash jibaritos.
4 different burgers on the
seen that.
menu. While we were like, I guess traveling around, we only had 1 burger on the menu and just chips. So you would come, you order, you get a burger and chips, and that's it.
Dope.
right.
Okay.
Now it's a little bit more developed into like a restaurant concept.
Right.
So it's 4 burgers, a few sides. All the burgers you could get them on plátano or you could get them on a bun.
Okay. So
For the people who don't know,
Yeah.
you know, aren't inclined
Yeah.
to try.
Yeah, some
Right,
people
right,
think
right.
it's weird with the.
nah, hell, you can have a smash jibarito without the plantain, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've converted a lot of people though. I've converted
Yeah.
a lot of people. Like
Well-
they'll look at the burger on the bun and then I'll serve them and I'll be like, yo, next time you guys gotta try it on a plantain. They'll come back, they try it on a plantain, and never go back to the
Never
bun.
back. Damn,
nah,
I
hell
gotta try
no,
that,
yeah,
man.
of course.
Yeah.
Do you still like do like the garlic on the plantain and shit like a jibarito?
No,
No,
so,
because I know it's a different
yeah.
flavor, like with the meats and shit, right?
Yeah, so typically a jibarito is made with a green plantain. So when we did the pop up at first, with the burger at least, we felt like it was a little dry. Hence why people put the garlic on the plátano. So we felt it was a little dry. So we were just kind of thinking of like what to put on it, more sauce, more this, more that, etc., whatever.
Right.
Following that event, my guy, he brought me bananas because we were gonna take some shots to just promote on social media.
Okay.
And we were gonna just shoot the burger, and he brought me bananas on accident. He's like, no,
Instead of plantains?
Yeah, instead of plantains, because he brought me the green bananas, but they were just not ripe yet.
Got you.
Right.
But they were bananas, so you could tell like plátano's a little bit more like
thicker.
starchy. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
thicker. Bananas are smaller.
Right.
And he brought them to me, and I was like, "Fuck it, we'll just use them for pictures, and we'll move on from there. So we did the burger, whatever. We took shots, and we were still so excited about the brand that we're just like, all right, let's try it now. All
Damn.
fat.
Yeah.
So we started.
Well, you can't make something and not eat it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, this was, we made those burgers, and it was like an hour later after shooting. We're just like, fuck it, let's try it.
Hey, like how high and shit like that.
Yeah. We tried it, and it was like it was just a whole brand new experience because we had like that sweetness from the
Right.
banana. We were like, bro, like this is crazy. And the next day, again, like we buy ripe plantain, which is the yellow plantain.
Yeah, sweeter. Yeah.
It's a little sweeter, yeah. It's what you would make maduro from.
Right. Yeah.
So we did the same thing. We just fried it, smashed it, made it into a bun, and it completely changed our perspective on the concept.
So that was like the missing piece and shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
So
man.
our buns are yellow plantain versus a green. So technically it's
Gotcha.
a jibarita, but we promoted it still as a jibarita.
Jibarita.
Jibarita?
Yeah,
good.
jibarita.
Oh, yeah,
What is that? I
jibarita.
don't know what the
The
fuck-
the jibarita is the sweet plantain. It's the same thing as a jibarito, but with the sweet plantain.
Oh really? What the fuck? I didn't even know.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
I didn't know that either until I made it. People started calling it that. I was like, oh, okay.
It's a jibarita.
There's something new.
Nah, hell yeah.
Damn, man.
Damn, that's fucking dope though. Like just fucking out of nowhere. So like the first event was a lot of like friends and stuff too.
A lot of friends, a lot of family. There's people who have known me for food my entire like food career, I guess. So
Right.
they're always like inclined to like come try something that I'm doing or.
Right. How long you been doing like food stuff? Like been in like that type of business?
I was a dishwasher at 19, and then did front house up until like 23.
Front house? What's
Front
that?
house like busing, serving, barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 30.
30.
30, yeah, young.
When you were younger, like, did you ever think like, oh, I'm gonna run a restaurant and
No,
invent like a food that's different from anybody else? That's
No.
crazy.
This guy got like his own swag too, like with the pop ups and stuff. Like how you have a night at a
Yeah.
restaurant and stuff like that. That's pretty dope.
yeah, that was a lot of honestly, there's other pop-ups that kind of paid the forefront of that, and
Right.
they influenced me
That's dope.
to kind of like start my own thing, and just given the timing of like restaurant business, and at the time the timing of like coming out of COVID and how that like business development is different now.
Right.
It kind of made me think like, well, how can I start a concept that's the least amount of overhead?
Gotcha.
Yeah, because
I
you don't
gotcha.
like have to have a fucking like a restaurant and your own kitchen and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the overhead is insane for restaurants. Insane. Like,
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
You open a new restaurant, you're in the hole. A lot of
Yeah.
money. So
Didn't
we try to
even
kind
think
of
that way.
redevelop that.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
Damn.
now when we're looking to expand into a second location, like that's part of our non-negotiables. Like,
So how's it work now? You like had to teach people like how to make it and all this stuff too to be able to like because you're in a
Yeah.
couple locations now, right? Or,
one. Well,
One?
we have one, but we have been able to like separate ourselves and expand into other spots.
so how many
at the
people
same
work
time.
with you now?
Currently, including myself, we're 6 as a team.
6. Oh shit, that's a pretty big team already.
Yeah.
Nah, but low key, the Smash, like the whole idea is like it sounds crazy when you think of like a Jibarito burger. Like I ain't gonna lie, like Vanessa, she was the one that told me about it, and we went with those. Like one of our friends told, she said you gotta try it. It's like real good. I ain't gonna lie, at first I was like, nah, Jibarito burger. I'm like, nah, you don't need a Jibarito like that. But then I tried it, and it was fire. I ain't gonna lie, like yeah, this dude was cool
Damn.
as fuck too. The first time we went, he gave us some fucking like those what do you call it, the chips you had?
Oh, the papitas.
Yeah, the papitas.
okay.
But when
Yeah.
we ordered them, they're like, no, they're sold out. And then he's like, nah, he's like, I'm gonna whip them up for you. Fire.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, it was
WW.
fire. It was like I tried. I'm like, damn, like, cause you don't expect that like a burger fucking thing with a jibarito.
Yeah,
but
burger.
I think that is like the sweet plantain.
Yeah.
probably made the difference too.
For sure. If I don't know if you're familiar with like Puerto Rican cooking, but it's like it kind of gives like the experience of like plátano. It's like a Puerto Rican lasagna.
Oh,
Uh,
I know
yeah.
pastelón.
Pastelón, there you go.
Pastelón, man, I love that shit, bro.
Yeah,
oh my
pastelón.
god, I be begging my mom to cook this.
Yeah, So it kind
Yeah.
of gives that experience a little bit.
Yeah,
With the sweet
that's
plantain and
exactly
the-
what I was thinking of too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they use a sweet plantain for that too.
Mhm.
Okay,
Real
that-
quick,
that
bro,
makes-
where you originally from? You from?
I'm from here, from Chicago.
Okay.
North side. Grew up in Logan Square, Avondale area.
Dope, man.
Yeah, I went to grammar school in Avondale, and I lived in Logan Square.
Okay, sick. Wait, what made you want to go to Wicker Park? Is there like any like?
Actually, we were in the process we had a current residency at Omarcitos. Shout out my big bro Omar.
Shout out Omar.
He gave us a 2-day residency at his restaurant in Logan Square, and where we were at in our process, we wanted to like develop more and get a little bit more consistent.
Yeah.
With like being inside of a kitchen and things like that. So because the
So-
pop-ups were like, I was tired. At the time I was by myself, so I was just like, man, how can I make this process a little easier for me? So after we got into the residency scene,
Right. What is that, like a residency scene like?
just a space where we could go and like set up shop and keep our stuff there.
And it's like every week type
yeah,
thing?
every week, same time type thing.
Okay.
So like where do you have your residency now? Where?
We're at Desert Hawk.
Desert Hawk. So like that place, like they have a kitchen. Do they have other people that like have residencies there or no?
No.
Okay.
So they wanted to bring someone in, and basically take over their kitchen and do their food program.
Okay. So they had like a kitchen they weren't using pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah.
Um,
And it benefits both them too because they get more.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. No, we've been working with Desert Hawk. Ray, shout out to Ray. He actually hit me up and was like, "Yo, we're about to be kitchenless. I saw you on Reddit and wanted to see if you were interested in taking our kitchen
On Reddit.
on Reddit, dude." I was
Hey,
like,
that's dope.
I was like, what, dude?
like,
I
not
didn't even
even
know
like
what Reddit was at the
Yeah.
time.
No way.
I didn't even know what Reddit was. I was like,
Hey,
what is that?
Not even like a TikTok. It's like Reddit. Like.
Yeah,
Shit, shout out Reddit, man.
yeah.
Hey, someone was like, "Man, Smash Jibarito on Reddit."
Yeah, I
Yo.
forgot what he searched, but he told me what he searched, and I was like,
That's
okay.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
So,
Did you
Yeah,
know
so
him
where
prior
it's
to
like
that,
that.
or like he
No.
had like reached out to you?
he reached out to me on Instagram, and I'm the type of person, man, where it's like, if I see an opportunity, man, or an opportunity is offered to me, like, I try my best to put the ball in my hand. Like, if whatever comes out of this, I want to have the last decision to move forward from it. So he called me, and at the time we were looking at another business to go in and basically take over their
To do
kitchen.
like a residency there.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it fell out. So I had a whole business plan dedicated to moving my concept into a weekly, like a 5-day a week operation, and I just had it. So when he called me, it was just like, bro, here.
Yeah. And like he's handing it to you now.
Would you
Yeah.
ever think about doing like a food truck? Kinda deal?
Maybe, probably not in Chicago.
No.
Probably not in Chicago. Yeah.
There's a
I
lot
feel
of
like
food
food
trucks.
trucks are coming up in Chicago now though.
Well, I mean,
Man, but-
especially what you make, that would be dope on a
Yeah,
on
the
a truck.
thing about Chicago, man, is just so hard to sell in a food truck, man. At least, in my opinion.
Got you.
Um,
Okay.
The laws and like sanitation stuff that goes with
Oh,
the food
really?
truck, it's a little bit excessive, in my opinion, to like
Understandable.
another city like
Right.
Florida all day, LA all day, Chicago
Questionable.
questionable. Yeah, Texas. Like if you go to like these even Vegas, like they literally have like dedicated areas.
Yeah.
Where they'll have like, oh dude, they'll have like picnic tables in the middle of the shit, and then they'll have like food trucks just pulling in,
That's
and then
dope.
they'll just like create this whole food truck kind of like
That's
outside
dope, that's dope.
situation.
Yeah.
Where it's like number food trucks. Yeah.
Bro,
dope.
Chicago, you don't have that no more. After
Yeah.
COVID, you don't really have
Really
that.
don't
no
see
more.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because food trucks were popping in like downtown and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not
Before
no
COVID.
anymore, but like
They are, but not what it was.
because I would think like COVID, if anything, would boost that too, like a food truck and stuff. That industry, because
Yeah.
you know it's
Yeah, you don't. It's
you'd have
outside.
to go inside.
True.
Yeah, it's
true.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just serving food.
Yeah, but food generally took a real big hit during COVID. So
Yeah.
it didn't matter. There was some restaurants that benefited because like there was some restaurants that converted their style to like delivery and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Which is hard too, like 'cause
Yeah.
not every restaurant could do that too.
right.
Like,
At least-
there's a lot of food that it doesn't taste good when you take it home
Yeah.
too.
It's not. Yeah.
yeah. So that's something that got affected definitely during COVID. But
When you first started, you say you had the pop up. What were some of the challenges that you faced, like moving forward? Because I know you say you're a 1-man band at the
Yeah.
time, right?
yeah. Well, I had help with my guy Papa. Him and I kind of started our concepts together. So I would help him, he would help me. So there was that piece that was taken care of, so to speak.
Okay.
But things like storage, refrigeration.
Oh, yeah, because you don't have like an actual restaurant. So where do you
Right.
keep all this? So where did you keep all this
So,
stuff? You got a big ass freezer at home?
yeah. No, my mentor, he actually gave us a little corner in his shop. He gave us a little corner in his shop, and he let me keep all my stuff there, and it was cool. It was a cool experience.
That's dope.
It was a lot of like trial and error with like him and like the manager of the restaurant, because I was like, I'm like, I known them for years, and they've seen me grow up basically.
Right, right.
So I was like the little brother of the family.
That's dope.
So they're always like, you know, I'm a misfit, so they always give me like the big brother, big sister talk,
Oh wow.
and the little, you know, stuff that I would like. Oh, you know, can I leave this here? Sure. And then the
The manager.
manager would be like, oh, we don't have space and everything. I'll be like, okay, my bad. Hold on, let me move everything around real quick.
Right.
So it's just like those kind of things, but nothing big. She was very supportive. Shout out to Heather. Very supportive.
Heather.
Shout out Heather, man.
Very supportive, man. I'm very grateful for the community that's been around us and continues to be around us.
That's awesome, man.
No, that's dope, man. That's real cool.
Do you have any competitors in this Smash Jibarito? I think you're the only one that does this, right?
I've never heard.
I mean,
about it.
I've never heard about it.
competitor. Is.
Wait, who's gonna compete with that? Like,
Yeah.
you can't
I mean-
you can't compete with shit that's original.
I mean, we're a burger concept at the end of the day. Like a lot of people get confused with like a Hispanic restaurant concept, like where they're expecting like rice or like beans and things like that.
Right,
we're,
right, yeah.
We're a burger concept. We're a burger
Gotcha.
concept, all in all. With like a little splash of sazon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I put myself in that category, at least when I'm looking at quote unquote competitors. But I think everybody, you know, food is a form of artistry that, like, you know, you could have the same thing and it could be different.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like a podcast. Like, you know, a lot of
Yeah.
people have different podcasts.
Absolutely.
You know, but yours makes yours unique. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I
Same
get
thing
it.
with food. You know, there could
No,
be 10
yeah.
people who have a taco or a burger, but all 10 of those tacos and burgers could be 100% different.
We'll
Right.
say like we have different favorite taco spots too, right? You know, but it's
Yeah.
a taco.
True. That's true.
But
That's
also
true.
like the smash Jibarito is something original too, so it's hard to compete with that too, you know, because
It is.
like if somebody else
sure.
were to try to do it, it's like what are they gonna call it Smash Jibarito too, or like, you know?
Yeah.
So-
I've never thought of that. There is a couple other burgers in the city that do the plátano bun.
Oh, really?
I cannot remember the name of the spots.
We gotta
the top
trademark
of
your
my-
style. I don't know if you
off the top-
trademarked already.
No, I'm sure.
We wouldn't have to.
I'm sure theirs is just as good, and I'm sure they do something completely different from what we do.
Got you.
But yeah, I have not seen someone do. I know there's a spot in New Jersey that is actually known for their patacon burger. That's what they call it.
What the fuck is a patacon? burger?
Patacon is man, I can't remember who calls that.
Like some Dominican shit.
No, I think patacon comes from Colombia.
Patacon.
Yeah, like that slang comes from Colombia.
I thought-
So, but what is that?
Maricon.
Like the patacon?
Oh, plantain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
That's how
plantain
they
burger.
say it.
Yeah.
Oh, that probably is how they say it in Colombia.
Yeah.
In Colombia then.
Yeah.
What keeps you moving forward, man? You know, there's always that motivation.
Yeah.
Everybody has a motivation. What's your motivation to keep moving?
Yeah, I'm just trying to be free, man.
Yeah.
And
I feel you.
right now, food is the stepping stone that's getting me and my crew there.
Yeah.
For
Dope,
sure.
bro.
So it's the same thing I pitched to them.
So like now that you have a crew too, do you feel like you're responsible for them too?
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit?
They're my reason why.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like now you got this your residency. Like, what do you think is next for you? Do you like is there a next step you want to take or something, or like?
Well, we're like less than 6 months into this new residency.
Okay,
so
okay, yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
still pretty new for me, but
No.
for sure, definitely looking to like maybe build out a little bit bigger of the same business, maybe
Right.
another residency or another location.
yeah, you did say that. Yep.
We gotta get you in the South Side, man.
Yeah, Southside,
Or
I
the
definitely got to
suburbs.
tap in. All my people from the Southside are like, bro, when like you're so far up north, I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Low-key, the South
I'm
Side,
feeling that right now too.
The South Side, there's like not a lot of like Puerto Rican, like Cuban spots like
There's
over
there's
here.
a couple of them, but
A
nothing
couple
too
of them,
crazy.
but
Yeah.
so there's definitely opportunity over there too.
There's a ton of opportunity. Lagrange,
Yeah.
Shanesdale,
Hell
Westmont.
yeah, bro. Those people over there go crazy for food like
Oh, yeah,
that.
they do.
So
Yeah, we've been out there. We've been to like Oaklawn. We've been to like Bridgeport. We've been to like
Doing like pop ups and stuff.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
man, where's Boco down at? It's a brewery, Boca
Boca
Down
Down.
Brewery.
Buckle down.
Brewery?
That's
Is that LaGrange?
no, it's not Lagrange. Countryside.
Countryside.
I think Countryside.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Buckle down.
Countryside.
Yep.
So we've been over there. Boca Down showed a lot of love.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn,
It's on
that's
40.
fire.
It's on
All the
47.
brewery. Yeah, we had a when we first started. We were heavy in the brewery scene. So like every other day we were at like some new brewery.
That's dope, man.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, it was cool. I honestly, it was. For a second there, I thought I was gonna open a brewery.
Damn. Hey, who says you won't?
Hey, you started working on some beers and shit too.
No, man, I was trying with the breweries that we were working with. I was really trying to get a beer for sure. Like, yo, let's collab. Let's
That's dope. That's
throw
dope.
some shit on the can.
Hell yeah.
But,
Damn,
you
that's
know,
crazy.
it's cool, man. You know, the industry has a lot of like beautiful people, very giving,
Yeah.
Yeah.
giving, very work together kind
You
of.
got to help each other. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
a
Hey, have you
major
met
part.
people that like were not like that too though? Like it,
Yeah,
your
you have
experience?
you have people. You always have like a bad apple, you know.
right?
Of course.
You kind of just hope that you're in a good place mentally to not like be too reactive or
Right.
not even there people are gonna show up as themselves whether they're good or bad.
Yeah.
So
True,
as long as you
yeah.
acknowledge that, like, okay, that person's gonna show up whatever,
Yeah.
or this person's gonna show up whatever. Like, if you know them for them,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like know what to
For
expect
sure.
from them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just move around, or business has never been perfect,
No.
but
Yeah.
you experience it and you move on. No
yeah.
gonna say bad juju or no bad.
Hey, like don't let
Karma.
their bad vibe or whatever the fuck.
Let
get to you,
bygones be
right?
bygones. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
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 Even like in the circle, like people have told me it's not gonna work out, or why that, or
Yeah.
Or you
kinda
just
just
feel like they're like judgy, kind of like feelings, like questions and shit like that, like
Yeah.
little negative shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, people, they tend
sure.
to, at least in my opinion, like if they tell you it's a bad idea, they're mostly judging it from their perspective for them.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you and I are not the same person. Maybe I'm a little discouraged to start a podcast. Maybe you're a little discouraged to start a restaurant concept.
Right. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it won't work out for.
For either of us.
Either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's some people too, like they won't even say it like
That's
that.
a good way to put it. I
Like,
like that. I like that.
Like they'll like give like a little comment, like just ask a question, like like what are you gonna do if it doesn't work out, or like
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like you could tell like that way too, like
Yeah, it's like their lack of confidence for themselves
Right,
if
like-
they were doing the same
It's
thing.
true, man.
to be when people come on, I'm like why the fuck wouldn't it, like
Yeah. I mean, you got to try it once, right?
right?
You
Yeah,
gotta try
hell
everything
yeah.
once. You never know.
If you,
You
won't
might be
tr-
good
if you
at
don't
it.
try, you won't know.
Might be
Hell
good at
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know.
So what's next, man? What's you say you're gonna open up a different location, or what's going
Yeah.
on?
I mean, we got some stuff. We got some stuff on the table. We'll see where it goes. But for sure, looking to expand always. Definitely right now we're just invested in Desert Hawk for the most part. Festival season's coming up, so for sure you could catch us at one of the festivals. Last year we were at one. The year before we were at 2, 3.
Oh shit! What festival's coming up?
Sueños.
Oh,
Next week.
so
Next
you're
week.
gonna be a
Sueños?
vet.
Oh yeah, well,
That's
we were at
dope.
Sueños for the last 2 years.
Oh shit,
Dope.
that's
Oh,
fire!
shit.
Hell yeah!
So definitely looking to do around 3. Hopefully it don't rain this time, because last year
I know.
there's a
Yeah.
lot
On
of
that
angry
Sunday,
vendors
right?
and fans.
I know.
hell
I've
yeah.
seen a bunch of fucking.
How's
sun.
that work to get like a spot at a big ass festival like that?
Honestly, how it works, I have no idea, man. But I'm just such like a friggin' like I like to like whenever I'll drop a nugget for all the food people out there who are trying to get into festivals. When they drop I'll tag your favorite food vendor or whatever, I usually hit up like 50 to 100 people. Like, yo, bro, go comment my name on.
But
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
like you're like
yeah.
your people that well, yeah.
Oh yeah, diehards.
Hell yeah, hey,
Who I
yeah.
know. Hey, it doesn't matter if they're in the middle of labor or fucking.
They're gonna
at the
put.
crib. They're gonna put Smash Jibarito
Nah, hell
comment
yeah, hey.
under the thing.
Hey, that's what your friends should do, though, right?
Yeah,
Hey, hit
I
us up.
agree.
We got you too, Papa.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree. Definitely. So whenever they do those things, like I'll get on the gram and I'll be on my phone for like 2 hours. Just do me a favor,
That's dope. That's dope.
comment our name on.
Hey,
there.
creating his own opportunity, right?
Hell yeah.
You have to,
create
bro.
your own luck. Got
yeah,
to.
yeah. Swear to God,
You gotta
hell
open your own
Got to.
door.
I've done that with this business the entire time. However I can, wherever I can,
Has anybody ever told you like, oh, you just got lucky or something like that?
all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. But I
Really?
mean, you know, it's for sure. There's luck. Well, I don't want to say luck. I want to say there is moments of opportunity, and you take advantage of them or not. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yep,
they
yep.
present themselves, and if you could either say yes or you could either say no.
Or
That's the
even try.
problem. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, or even try. Yeah, a lot of what we've done is trial and
Yeah.
error,
So it's like you said, like you created your own luck, damn near.
so to speak.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
You have any kids or anything like that? Married or anything?
not married, no kids.
No
I was gonna
kids.
say a joke, but that was a little too wild.
It's all good. It's all good.
No kids,
Okay,
no
okay.
marriage.
That's
I'm single right now.
That's
That's
awesome,
awesome,
man.
Yeah.
He's focused
Chill.
on
Yeah, I was
Jibaritos,
gonna say you're
baby.
focused.
I'm
man.
focused on burgers, man. That's
Let's
it.
go, let's
Focus
go.
on burgers.
That's his love.
Focus on burgers and my team, who keep me busy enough.
That's
That's
awesome,
awesome,
man.
bro.
Before we wrap this up, do you have anything you want to say out there to people that, you know, obviously want to start, like, let's say a career, or they, you know, they try to get into this business, you got into it, and it's been going great for you. Do you have anything that you want to put out there to the world?
Yeah. Do it.
Mm.
Just do it. Go out and do it.
Hell
Whatever the idea is. Podcast, food. You want to do art. You want to do clothing line. Even going out getting like a friggin', you know, going out for like a CEO position or like a VP position or like a, you know,
Yeah.
Just do it.
chief whatever.
Like that.
CFO.
Just go do it.
Yeah.
Nah, I like that. I like that. If you don't try,
Yeah.
Real-
Yeah.
Real quick
You just
too,
gotta speak
man.
up.
If you want to tell them where you're located, what your hours are too, so that way people know,
we are
man.
at Desert Hawk, Tuesday through Sunday, 5 to 9:30 on the weekdays. Friday, Saturday, 10:30,
Okay, cool.
and then we open early on Friday, Saturday.
Nice.
Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday.
Early, yeah.
Oh yeah.
hell yeah. Hey, check them out, baby.
Oh,
check
for
them
sure,
out.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. We're
Yeah,
looking
slide
forward
through,
to it.
slide through. Whenever you
Let's
guys
go
wanna
right
come
now.
through.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can. It's
Damn,
open.
yeah, yeah,
and it's on the way. You guys are Southsiders.
That's
For
true.
sure.
Might as well make that
Nah,
stop.
hey, for sure, man. Hey, thanks for coming, bro. Nice seeing
Appreciate
you
you
again.
guys.
Hell yeah,
Awesome,
brother.
man. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Take care, guys.
Peace.